Bread pudding, even though it sounds kind of interesting, is a wonderful recipe, especially if you have any bread that's gone just a little bit stale. I really like it with the homemade bread because of the fact that I've put so much work into that homemade bread, but once it's gotten a little bit older, nobody wants to use it. And sometimes I overestimate how much I think we're going to go through. So this is a great way to utilize that. I begin by setting my oven to 350 degrees, and I get a 9 by 13 inch pan, and I'll add 2 tablespoons of butter to it. Then I'll place this in the oven until that butter is melted. While the butter is melting, I'll cube up my bread. These have been sliced already, so that makes it a little bit easier. I just use my kitchen shears to cut them into smaller segments, and then I cube them up. I'll need 10 cups worth of these. Now I take my pan out of the oven and I'll place all of my bread inside on top of that melted butter. Then I'll take 1/4 cup of melted butter and I'll pour it over the top. I really like to make this with like a French bread or a baguette. This one is a sourdough and it's good too. And then I'll push this off to the side and I'll make my batter that will go over the top. And I'll start with 8 beaten eggs. And I'll add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1½ cups of brown sugar, and then I'll just kind of do a preliminary mixing it together initially. And I'll add 4 cups worth of whole milk. And then I'll mix that in with my egg, and then I'll pour the egg mixture over the top of my bread. I know that you're probably thinking, soggy bread, this is not going to be a good thing, but trust me, it's delicious. Now I'll place this in the oven for 45 minutes or until the top of it springs back when I press down. And that is all that it takes to make a wonderful bread pudding. So now it's time for the taste test. It's actually really good. Such a great way to revamp some older bread. It gives you that almost French toast casserole kind of feel where you've got that cinnamon, you've got the egg, the vanilla, the bread. I mean, it's just so good. Definitely one that's worth a try.